Like any other big race, the Europa Cycle Big Three-Wheel Race was subject to the usual fanfare and pre-race ceremonies. Prior to the race, the children's parade traveled along Franklin Street, ending at the KidsWay tent. The mayor was on hand to give out ribbons to the creatively costumed kids who took place in the parade. Rumors of rain didn't hinder the parade, even when those rumors turned out to be true as the skies opened up about halfway through the parade. Even the massive downpour couldn't damp the spirits of these kids. Once they made it to the dry island of the KidsWay tent stage, awards were passed out to the most exciting costumes for several categories, such as Most Patriotic, Most Superhero, and Most Creative. Just after the awards were handed out, the three-wheel race began, and the stakes could not be higher. Competitors lined up along a blocked-off section of Franklin Street, some ready to dispatch the competition with as much force as necessary, and some wanting to hang in the back, biding their time until they had an opening to make a move. Kids competing ranged from 2 to 6 years old. All they needed to bring was a helmet and a big wheel. While some of the racers favored a traditional pedal-driven method, some others found that they could still remain competitive if they eliminated the pedals entirely, using good old foot power. The races weren't without thrills and spills, as several racers experienced numerous problems, from blown engines to bumps from behind. Luckily, each and every racer was able to overcome these pitfalls, with a little help from the race officials. After the race, I decided to take a look in the KidsWay tent to see just what was happening, and there was a lot. I had to come back the next day to get everything. On the KidsWay stage, lots of different performances happened over the course of the Sturgis Falls celebration. On Friday, the Heinz Performing Arts Academy presented a demonstration in the Brazilian martial art capoeira, which combines music, acrobatics, and dance into one fluid action. On Saturday, the stage played host to the Dean of Juggling, Dean Franzen, who entertained kids and adults alike with his wit and talent. Following the Dean, the Grout Museum sent in an expert snake wrangler to help expose kids to the creepy, crawly critters and teach them that snakes aren't always scary. Behind the stage in the other half of the KidsWay tent was a big open area with tables and benches scattered throughout. On one end of the tent, kids could create Lego masterpieces to their heart's content, or refine their woodworking skills by crafting up a wooden structure. Balloon Man Daryl was on hand to make all sorts of wacky balloon creations. One favorite of kids at Sturgis was a sword complete with scabbard. There were several tables of face painters to give kids and even some parents a colorful new look. In another corner, kids could have a calm and quiet spot to make bright sidewalk chalk art. Willie S. Wonderful roamed around the tent, making sure that the kids were all having a good time. And by the looks of things, there was never a chance that they wouldn't.